Alrighty, guys. So sorry for that. Worst timing ever. My power has been out for the last almost hour. Drunk driver hit a station, so I apologize to everybody who's been waiting for the broadcast to come up. I feel literally terrible about everything. And of all of the nights to do it, the last night of the literally the championship.
Yeah, but Josh, we're live now. Oh, we got some great racing going on here. But while you're away, we've had 2 cautions so far. Matt Cherry, I believe, is out of the race. No, not Matt Cherry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, Matt Cherry ended up not starting. Okay, but Matt Vander Coy.
Yep.
I always mess that up. Is out of the race. He had an early incident, and what a big night tonight. We've got 3 drivers. Jeff Price, your leader in the race at the moment, also your points leader heading into tonight's race. Now, in practice, I was watching these guys, and Price was very fast. Doug Neal was very fast. Those two were first and second, and they were only .001 off of each other. So, very fast cars here tonight. And as of right now, your second place guy, JT Poole, sitting second in points, is 4 points behind Jeff Price. So it's going to be a tight race tonight for that championship.
Yeah, it was what, 2 points between JT Poole and Jeff Price coming into this?
No, 4.
4, yeah, that's insane. So literally either one of these guys. What are we looking at as far as third place? Sorry, if you're talking.
Third place is no, you're fine. Third place was Bill Edwards, who was 11 points off of Jeff Price.
Gotcha. So yeah, it's a close race for anybody right now.
And right now it looks like, I'm not sure what's going on with Bill Edwards. He's 18 seconds off the lead. He could be hanging back, could be, saving his stuff for later, which is totally understandable because there are 19 drivers in today's race. So if something were to happen to JT Poole and Jeff Price, Bill Edwards could come through and win this thing. So, this race for the championship is not over until they take that checkered flag.
Yeah, I can imagine the stress that's going through Jeff Price's head. Not only is he in the lead right now, but he's also trying to do his best to hold on to that championship and take it home. But also on top of that, somebody else is going to go home with a Simbox button box as well too tonight. I don't think they've announced it, but I'm going to check on that as well while we're watching this. So it looks like JT Poole won the $100 for being able to hit every single race. And it looks like... Yep, so it looks like JT Poole is the one with the $100 winning. So it looks like whoever wins the championship tonight will actually go home with the button box.
Nice. And that is brought to you by Simbox. We talk about them every week. Special shout out to them for being a sponsor of this series and Cantrelli's Market up there in Tennessee. Shout out to both of them. We thank them so much for bringing this to us, for bringing this to these guys and their families and everybody who watches, because it has been a fantastic series. And huge shout out to Doug Neal and everybody at Simbox.
Yeah, Doug Neal driving the 33 is the one who's been sponsoring this event with Simbox PC, as you see him supporting a new scheme for Simbox this race as well too. So huge shout out to him for doing everything, and someone's going to go home with not only the championship but also a new box.
That would be really awesome, especially for some of these series, to have all those extra buttons so you could... I'd use them for pit boxes, I'll tell you that right now. There's never enough buttons for this.
I didn't really get to see practice too much here with these guys, but it looks like as of right now, they're doing a pretty good job of controlling it. I know when we were off broadcast, Tim's been doing a great job of trying to keep me updated what was going on while everything was happening. But it looks like there were 2 cautions that happened in the first 20 laps of the race. I'm assuming it might have been Matt Cherry and Matt Vander Coy Not 100% sure what happened there, but those are the only two that are being scored off the race right now.
And quick update for your third place in points. Bill Edwards is one lap down at the moment. So that is not how Bill wants to start the race. We are on lap 30 of 100. We've got a great battle here. Looks like between Trevor Shaw, Ben Adams, and Justin B. White. Is he's going to go to the outside here of the 27. A lot of these guys have been running that high line. Not a lot have been going for that low line. Practice, they were running well up by that wall, running very close to it.
Yeah, I got to
Zach Howe too.
I got to drive the trucks here, and I never had so much fun. It's almost like a mini Dega.
Yes, there's so much room at Michigan International Speedway, and just so everybody knows, we are at Michigan. I don't know if we had said that.
Yes, yeah, we are at Michigan. We did not say that, no, but we are at Michigan for the finale here. Race number 9 out of 9. Again, one of those things that's like happy to see it happening, but also sad at the same time because we're going to miss the guys.
We really are. And we hope that you follow the journey as to what goes on next with their Wednesday night series, because these guys put on a fantastic show. And it looks like Doug Neal is catching Mitchell Snare right now as they head off into turn 1. And that's going to be for third place.
And it's nice too. It looks like Ben Adams, like you were saying before, is back. Sickness didn't keep him away too long, so made it back just in time.
Yes.
They still got that three-way battle going on between Andrew and Justin.
And it's funny that Ben Adams and Andrew Hillman are always next to each other. Always. They race each other really hard. I love watching it.
It looks like Justin's taking that spot away from him. I'm curious to see as the race progresses if the lines are going to change at all, but it looks like we have a lot of people kind of just everywhere as far as lines go.
Yes. I know that a lot of the guys were saying their fastest laps during practice, they were basically dirt tracking it, and it looks like... Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. Looks like Doug Neal's going to go to the inside here of Mitchell Snare. He's going to complete that pass heading into turn 3. Dives in there deep. He's going to... Oh, I thought maybe he was going to slide up in front of him, but no, he passes him clean and just goes up one groove. And Mitchell Snare's going to make that crossover. I'm not sure it's going to be enough to get to him in turn 2. I could be wrong. Oh, Doug's going to give him that room. He knows it's still early, a lot of racing to go. Let's see if he can make that bottom lane stick, and Doug Neal's got a great run coming out of the corner right here. And he's not going to be able to complete that pass.
And we still got a really close race with Ben Adams in the 5 and Justin White in the 2 as well. Zach Howe is slowly joining in this, and same with Trevor Shaw.
These guys are all right there. Ben Mashburn right behind them. They're all just kind of watching, seeing what's going on, running their race, and keeping it really clean. The guys from about, I want to say, Ben Adams back, all the guys are kind of like in a gaggle. Or a flock, if you want to use that word.
No. Yeah, flock.
But it's amazing that this league has been so competitive. You know, someone we're missing here tonight is Christopher Darling. He won back-to-back races and was doing a fantastic job up to Talladega, and then he had an issue with iRacing, and it totally just shot it for him. He finished pretty close to last, unfortunately, but this series comes back. I see Christopher Darling being a huge threat to the next championship if that's the route they choose with these vehicles. They may change, their Wednesday night series to another vehicle. We're not sure. They've not announced anything yet, but once they do, you will hear it from NSRA on their Facebook page, and we'll be sure to share it with all of you guys as well.
Yeah, and then the next series that's coming up for the boys is going to be on August 14th as well too. They're starting their truck series over there with Simbox as well,
Yes.
at Daytona International.
I'm trying to
The
remember
duels.
who's their streaming for. Oh, looks like we got guys going to the pits right now. Looks like Mitchell Snare along with
Yeah,
Doug
Doug Neal
Neal.
is in there as well too. Looks like Travis White.
Yeah. Glad you saw that, because for some reason I saw it was a 21 car. And I was like, there's no 21 car.
Oh yeah.
But looks like those guys may have not pitted earlier. Oh, looks like Mitchell Snare missed his pit box. He had to back it up a little bit. That's going to lose him a lot of time on pit road.
We see Andrew Himmelman is gaining up on Justin White now. Ben Adams behind him. Justin's going out there with authority. He's passed both Ben Adams, Mitchell Snare when he was up there, and Andrew Himmelman in a short amount of time, and he's gotten himself a 4th place spot right now. But Andrew Himmelman is hot on his heels, and we'll ride along with him to see he's utilizing the high line here, which is what most of the drivers that I see doing this, but you can see he gets a little too high, has to let off so he doesn't get into that outside wall. It's going to lose some time. It's going to allow Ben Adams to actually get a pass down low and kind of take that away from him.
Quick update on your 3rd place driver in the championship. He has 2 laps down at this point. I'm going to take a look and see what happened with Bill Edwards. Not sure if he went to the pits now. He's right behind the leader right now. So looks like Andrew Himmelman is pitting this time by along with Trevor Shaw. Looks like it is green flag pit stop time for these guys.
Looks like JT Poole is in right now as well. Trevor Shaw in the 27 just went in it also. And Jeff Price is still out there 6 seconds ahead, but he's coming down pit road right now. And we'll see if Justin follows or if he's going to lead a lap. Yeah, he's going to stay out. Same with Ben Adams. Andrew Himmelman is in right now as well. He's dropping off the scoreboard. Jeff Price, I just said that's already in.
So Bill Edwards is out. He's 1 lap down now. He could make it back around to get his lap back in, or his next lap back. And I will let you know about that, because you're watching right now Ben Mashburn and Jeff Wyatt. Did I say that right?
Jeff Wyatt. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Right now, and he's about a half a turn in front of them, coming to the start-finish line right now. And Jeff Price is just now leaving pit road. He now gets his lap back. So now Bill Edwards is back on the lead lap by about a half of turn.
I think if I was Bill, I would probably just stay out, because the nice thing is he gets a caution. Now he's back on the lead lap.
Right. So I don't know when Bill Edwards last pitted, but we will see that he is now, Jeff Price is really close to him.
We got a battle for 3rd right here between Ben Mashburn and Zach Howell. Jeff Wyatt trying to get in on this, but it looks like Zach is coming in now. Yep, and so is Ben. Ben Adams is also coming in. Justin is still out. So looking like his strategy is going to be pushing a little bit harder. Not bad. Typically, you want to be the last driver with the best tires at that point. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Where you're at, it seems to always be the most effective way to do it. So if Justin is as confident as he is with his tire wear right now, it could make a huge difference later on in the race. Stan Houseman sitting in 4th right now. Michael Mooney back in this one after a ton of issues last week. Looks like his car's a tad beaten up, so I would say he's most likely been involved in 1 or 2 cautions off stream. We'll see if he can pedal the 88 to maybe a top 5.
Yeah, it looks like to the inside of him is
Nathan
Moyer.
And his car is not showing up.
Yeah, that's why I got confused. I typically see the orange car with the American flag on top. And Bill Edwards is being caught by Jeff Price at the moment, which once everything cycles through would put him back to being a lap down. Looks like Justin White finally came into the pits.
Yeah, Justin's in. The only people that have not pitted is going to be Ben Mashburn, Stan Houseman, and Michael Mooney.
And Jeff Wyatt.
Nope, Jeff Wyatt. Yeah, Jeff Wyatt's came in already.
Oh.
He's a lap down currently.
My stuff is not showing.
Yeah, he had a 23-second pit stop. He's sitting in 15th currently.
Huh. Oh. Wait. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mine shows that he's in 5th.
No. Yeah, it shows he's a lap down.
Huh. My stuff is lying.
Yeah, because it looks like...
Oh, mine just updated.
Yeah,
literally.
Yep.
Oh, what? I'm so sorry, guys. I was going off of my iRacing. I'm over here going, what is he talking about? Is he crazy?
Yeah, the top 3 right now are the only ones without fresh tires. And as soon as I said that, Michael Mooney just came in. So I would assume Ben Mashburn, yeah, he's coming in right now. Stan Houseman's probably going to follow suit. Yep. That's going to round out the cycle. So that's going to put...
Oh, Ben Mashburn. Looks like he's locking it up.
That's going to put Jeff Price back to the lead. Andrew Himmelman in 2nd. Doug Neal in 3rd.
Zach Howe is off in the grass. Coming off of 4. Looks like Ben Adams got into him.
Yeah, Ben's got
sure.
a lot of front damage. I know caution's not out, but let me take a look. Let's back it up a little bit and see.
It was coming out of turn 4.
Here we go. Take a little look and see what happened between Ben and Zach here.
So it looks like Ben's going to the inside here. He gets past him. He does a crossover move. Zach goes back to the inside. They're racing really hard right here.
Gets tight, goes up the track. Oh, Ben just comes down on him.
Yeah. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yeah, Ben just straight comes down on him, so... That's why we see, that's not sure what happened there. Maybe Spotter thought he was cleared, and sadly Zach was still there.
Yeah, that could be what happened.
But that puts Andrew Himmelman up to 2nd now. Doug Neal in 3rd, being battled by Mitchell Snare in the 43. Mitchell's actually pretty fast right now. He's got the best lap right now. He's the only guy running 42 zeros.
He's running a great line. I've been watching this whole race. He's figured something out that these other guys haven't yet.
Yeah, he's got the fastest lap right now.
That really hurt Ben Adams and Zach Howe. That put Ben Adams at 58 seconds off the pace, and Zach Howe's 21 seconds off the pace. Andrew Himmelman's only a half a second back from Jeff Price. So he's really reeling him in. He was about a second back. But Himmelman has really found some ground right now.
I want to see this 3-way battle here with Doug Neal, Trevor Shaw, and Mitchell Snare. Mitchell, of course, as we saw last week, helping his teammate JT pull to a victory. Wasn't gonna even... He sent me a message after the race and said that he had no intentions of passing JT Pull at all. He just wanted to push him to a victory, which is insane from a teammate's perspective. Like, it's awesome thinking about it as, I don't care about the win, I'd rather have a buddy of mine win the race. And also with JT Pull being in the championship points, helped
Yes.
so much. So not only did he win the race, but he even closed the gap even more going into it. So I know JT Poole's not up here right now. He's sitting 8th currently with Mitchell Snare in 3rd. I'm curious to see if it comes down to it, if he's going to do the same thing tonight.
I believe he would, because I know Mitchell really respects his teammates. A lot of integrity behind that wheel. And if it comes down to having to push JT Poole to another win, he would do it in a
Possibly
heartbeat.
even a championship victory as well,
Yes.
too.
Yes, because I believe that Mitchell's thought process is JT Poole wins this championship. It's a team championship, and they're all going to be happy about it. So hats off to him, and of course, good luck to JT Poole, and good luck to all the guys that could possibly win this tonight. We could have 2 winners tonight. We could have somebody win the race and a championship winner.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Could get double burnouts.
And as of right now, Jeff Price is still sitting in the lead. He's got he's 5/10th gap between him and Andrew. Andrew's doing a great job of staying on his back bumper, not losing too much ground up there. While we're watching this battle back here for 6, but Colin starting the season looked like a strong candidate in the points, and then week after week it just kind of fell off.
Yeah, he ended up winning, I believe, Daytona, first race of the season. He had a great start to that, and since then he's had a lot of trouble, if I remember right. He kept getting into some trouble at Darlington and Dover. He had some issues. So, unfortunately, Jeff Price, while we're on the discussion of issues and whatnot, Jeff Price has been consistent every race. He is finished near the front. He has not won a race, but he has finished in great positions every race.
Absolutely, and most of the time, he still has a championship lead because of that. Typically, at the end, you think the guy who wins the most races is going to have the higher skill, but in racing, it all comes down to positioning. You don't technically even have to win the race.
Well, and that's, back in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, we saw this kind of point system where, consistency paid off. Now it's, things are much different, and, there's playoff points and all kinds of stuff, which is still exciting in its own prospect. But you could go into the final 10 races in a NASCAR series and know who your championship winner was going to be.
Yeah, absolutely. We're seeing here on board Mitchell Snare, Trevor Shaw. Trying to go to the inside of him. Doesn't look like it's going to work. Seems like the
back in line.
The midline seems to be working really well.
Yeah, that's what I see Himmelman and Snare using a lot. Those guys really like that line. It's working really well for them. Let's see. It looks like Himmelman's now back almost 2 seconds. And then from him, Doug Neal, this battle that we were looking at.
Huge gap, yeah.
He is 11 seconds off the lead. He is 3rd place, 4th place, Mitchell Snare, and then Trevor Shaw sitting right there in 5th place. And just behind him looks like Colin Ulrey, actually in 6th. No, I'm wrong. That's Justin White.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a huge gap from 1st to 2nd, and then from 3rd to 13th. It's like night and day.
Yeah. But, once again, these guys, every week we've gotten these long green flag runs because they know how each other drives. They give each other room, and they respect each other so much. And it looks like somebody off the Pacers. You coming to the pit road? I couldn't tell.
Nathan is about to be passed by Jeff Price. Going to put him a lap down.
I was looking at my screen thinking that was the live. Sorry. I keep doing that.
Yeah, it looks like Nathan's not having a great time here in
Ben
Michigan.
Mashburn is in the pits. That's who it was. And Nathan Moyer's going to go to the inside, let Jeff Price go to the inside here. As Nathan's going to go a lap down. So you got some damage to that car.
Yeah, he's got a lot of damage to that car. Go back to this three-way battle, see how things are spicing up. Okay, so it looks like Trevor Shaw's joining in. JT Poole is kind of just right there with him as well, not too far out.
But just close enough.
And I'm sure once Justin gets up there with Doug Neal in the 33, those boys are going to hook up for sure. Both of them teammates supporting the Simbox layout for their cars, respectively. And you would assume with the way that pit stops were going, we'd be getting pretty close to another run here in the next 10, 12 laps.
Yeah, because I'm wondering if that's why Ben Mashburn went into short pit these guys, because he pitted later than everybody last time. So I think this time maybe his thought process is to, well, he's still in the pits.
Yeah, he's still in the pits. Yeah, he's about a minute 30 in the pits, so he's got some sort of damage going on with that car. 3 laps down currently.
And Nathan Moyer's now in the pits.
I would assume
like
for
he
most
has
likely the
retired.
same reason. Yeah, I was going to say, with him having the amount of damage he has, he's probably just going to go ahead and take her to the garage.
Yeah, and these guys don't want to mess up, the championship race. They want to let these guys duke it out, and Jeff Price right now is just pulling away with it, riding on with, or I'm looking at JT Poole, which is just behind this four-way battle here for third place. A lot of rubber up there in that outside lane.
Well, looks like Mitchell Snare's coming in.
And JT Poole just, running his race right now, trying to keep the car clean, trying to keep the nerves down. I know that is not an easy task, especially when you're sitting in second place points coming into the final race. And it looks like they're catching lap traffic. And Andrew Himmelman, looks like he's back to a 3 second. He's 3 seconds behind the leader. I'm wondering if someone's not going to try to do some crazy stuff and do 2 tires.
Yeah, I don't think it would be wise, for sure.
Not right now. No.
Yeah, in general, I mean, it's rough for me because the 2 tire stops have always seemed to be underwhelming. Like, nothing ever comes out of it. I feel like you're always at a disadvantage when you take 2.
Yeah, and I don't think I've actually taken 2 in iRacing. Looks like Doug Neal's coming to the pits right now. Well, this time by. So we'll see if anyone follows. Looks like Trevor Shaw is coming in this time. JT Poole looks like he's going to stay out.
Yeah, probably smart for JT. JT's out there running for points, and I'm sure he's going to want to push it just as much as he can to gain those points, because with Jeff Price being in the lead, that's not going to help him whatsoever.
Yeah. Makes it really difficult.
Is this regular Michigan or is this Legacy Michigan?
Fantastic question. No idea.
Because I can't remember, because I know standard, I mean, obviously Michigan, they just ran it past couple of days in NASCAR. But I could have swore, it's so hard to tell because I know I raced Legacy Michigan and they almost look identical, so I always get thrown off by it. Because I'm used to seeing standard Michigan with that compound on the track.
Right.
And me not seeing it here made me think, oh, are we racing back at Legacy? Which would also make sense because it's 87s.
Right.
So many questions.
Yeah. Everything was so crazy tonight that, Woo!
Yeah, my brain is trying to unprocess everything that has happened tonight.
But fantastic race, lap 62 of 100. here in this championship race, brought to you by Simbox PC and Cantrelli's Market. Special shout out to those guys, and thanks so much for what you guys have done for this league. And a special shout out to NSRA for bringing us on for this Wednesday night series. We've had a blast. We hope to be back again because we love hanging out with you guys, and we hope that you guys like hanging out with us.
Let's see here.
I think Mitchell Snare is just
he's just coming. Dang, Mitchell Snare's 3 laps down
Jeff
right now.
Jeff Price is in the pits right now. Jeff Price is out and off.
Yeah, Andrew's coming in right now.
Is doing left sides right now. Yeah, Himmelman's not wasting any time because he doesn't want to lose any of that time from Jeff Price. And JT Poole is off.
And JT with a 22-second time, so that's definitely going to be a 4-tire pit stop there. Jordan had the longest time, 51 seconds. Not sure if he missed his entry or what happened there, but he was, 51 seconds in pits. Andrew Himmelman hopefully going to take 4. It looks like the rest of the guys have taken 4 currently, and looks like he is going to take 4. That's going to drop him back to 7th. Currently, Justin White in the 2 car is going to be the leader. Once everyone starts cycling through, I think Justin was one of the guys that had the newest tires out of the first row of pits, so he'll most likely push her a couple more laps before coming in. He's got about 22 laps on it as of right now.
And right now it looks like Doug Neal and JT Poole are a lap down, but once Justin B. White comes in, then they start getting laps back. I believe, 22 seconds. That seemed pretty long for a pit stop. Not sure.
Yeah, looking at everybody else's time, everybody else was around 22 as well.
Okay.
The only fast one we had was Trevor Shaw. He was at a 21.
Okay. So I'm just thinking of times nowadays, I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm down to like 14, 13 seconds.
Colin is coming into the pits now, giving up that 3rd place position. Stan Houseman is actually got the newest tires out of everybody. I mean, besides the cycle that obviously just happened, but between him and Justin, there's a 3-lap difference between tires. So he might be able to stay out just a little longer, and that strategy might actually work out pretty well in his favor. Especially if it stays green.
Yeah, it looks like Colin's coming out of the pits now and coming out next to Justin White.
Yeah, so he's going to battle to stay on the lead lap.
And he's going to win that battle.
Yeah, with fresher tires, I mean, he's got 23 laps of fresher tires. Yeah, there's no way Justin is going to catch him.
And it looks like Andrew Himmelman is just behind Justin White. Andrew Himmelman is the first car a lap down, so he's either going to pass Justin White or when he goes to the pits, he's going to get that lap back.
Yeah, and you got 4 cars on the lead lap currently. Colin, which you see in the screen up there in the 62, is going to be scored the last car on the lead lap right now. Take a look through the field. Looks like JT Poole and Trevor Shaw are back here in 7th and 8th.
And Andrew Himmelman's going to the outside of Justin White. Looks like Justin is coming in now.
Yep. Justin is in. And so that's going to cycle up everything.
Houseman.
Mm-hmm. Stan Houseman. Yeah.
Is still out there. Looks like he's going to take that lead away and chug along and see what happens. Because, in these situations, a caution could come out. Which would be
really
really
huge.
shake things up. Because that would catch a lot of guys a lap down.
But it looks like a lot of these guys have kind of gotten the jitters out. It looks like right now, I mean, everybody is so gapped up. Like there's not, besides the battle between Zach and Ben Adams right now, which Ben's 4 laps down, Zach's a lap down. I mean, they did make contact earlier, so not anything by
Yeah.
Zach's doing at that point. Unfortunately, he was just there, not really sure
They're
what was going on.
actually talking on the radio. It seems like there's a little tension still from what happened last in their little situation off of 4 laps ago. So, you know, I was wondering if that was going to come into
Caution's
play.
out.
Oh, caution! For what? I didn't see anything happen.
I don't know. Ben has disappeared from the score sheet. And I don't see anybody wrecking. I don't know. Ben is left. He is no longer in the session.
Not sure what happened.
Let's take a look. I know he was near Zach. So let's see if anything happens with him and Zach.
So I see.
Okay,
I'm watching Ben Adams.
Yeah, so we're watching Ben. It looks like he just parks it on the front stretch. Like he literally stops and brings the caution out that way.
And then leaves.
Yeah, you hate to see that. That's probably the last thing you want to do in a race.
The call I would have made there is
because now guess what that's doing right now. That's literally leaving 7 people on the lead lap. Yeah, that's leaving 7 people on the lead lap right now. That's Justin White's a lap down, Travis White's a lap down, Jeff Wyatt, Zach Howell.
Yeah, and I just heard on the radio that Justin White would have made it to the end on gas, and I don't think anyone else would have. So, you know, he has voiced his displeasures as I would have as well. I don't know why Ben Adams just didn't bring it down pit road.
Exactly. He's already on the front stretch. I don't know why he would make a split decision then and there to be like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and stop it on the front stretch and bring a caution out.
Yeah, I don't. Do I believe that was his intention? No. You know, I know him and Zach were trading words on, you know, voice chat that you guys can't hear, but questionable.
Very questionable.
And Stan is your leader. Look at that. Stan Houseman comes out in first.
This is going to shake things up quite a bit.
This hurts Jeff Price. This helps JT Poole.
No, I don't think this hurts Jeff Price because Jeff Price has scored 2nd place right now,
well,
and
yes,
JT
but
Poole is
this
6.
Brings everybody close. That's
yeah.
Jeff had Jeff had control of this race, and now that is shot.
Yeah, luckily he wasn't one of the cars that was a lap. Could you imagine the way that you would lose a championship?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that would be oof. But between him and JT Poole, both of them are still on the lead lap. I mean, I'm sure most of these guys, looks like Justin White is not going to go to the pits. He's going to want to get that lap back. But he should still be good. I mean, luckily these guys are still on fresh tires, minus the guys that are a lap down. I mean, Jordan Shepler in the 13 is only 5 laps of wear on his tires. Mitchell, I always say that. Mitchell, he's got 11 laps on his tires. And he's a lap down currently, and I think he's staying out, so...
Well, I think a lot of these guys are trying to get their lap back, so they're going to get that wave around. Do I believe there'll be another caution? Probably not. But everything could get antsy. Guys fighting for position, but it's going to be difficult because JT Poole has to finish. Well, I don't know the tiebreaker rules. I believe if they tied in points,
Would it be wins?
yeah, that's what I exactly thought.
And if that's the case, that's going to put JT Poole in favor unless Jeff Price wins this. And
But
in
I
that
don't know the
case,
rules for that. I mean, we could be totally wrong. They could go by maybe top fives, but I would think that they would go by wins in that perspective.
it would make sense. And like I said, in that case, it would definitely put JT Poole on the good end of that. But
Yes. But
lights
Jeff
are
Price,
off as they come off of 4.
What a heartbreak that would be if that was to happen. What's our flagman's name for this race? Is
It's
it
always
Barry
Barry.
still?
Always
It's
Barry.
always Barry.
Yeah, Barry's
All
with
right,
us
guys,
everywhere we go.
Stan has got a great start right there. Jeff Price in second, Colin Ulrey in third, and Andrew Himmelman in fourth. Looks like they're going to fall in line here as they get off into turn 1. Jeff Price going to take that outside lane while Stan takes that inside lane. He's going to get a huge run on the outside here.
Yeah, Jeff is
he got a
sideways
little there.
bobble though. Yeah.
See, that is, and look who already in 5th place, JT Poole on the inside, going to the inside of Himmelman. Going into turn 3 and 4, and like I said, this just helps JT so much because now, this is a confidence booster. I got a chance. The guy's right in front of me.
Yeah, JT is hauling
see
right
him.
now.
Yes. He is wheeling that baby. Lap 74 of 100. There may be one more green flag pit stop, depending. I don't know how far these guys can go. I think it was like 20, 25
we're
laps.
We're going to get in a
right
3-wide situation here with Andrew Himmelman and JT Poole, but luckily there's enough space on the track. Like I said, this is like mini Dega.
Yes. And looks like
Stan is dropping.
Bill Edwards is the first car lap down. He's sitting in 10th position right now. Just trying to figure out. So we've got 9 cars on the lead lap. Right now you're looking at 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and 5th right there with Shaw coming into the back of the picture. Right now JT Poole wants to get around these guys as fast as he can so he can then start to work and, possibly get a little loose there, that low line. He's really trying to reel these guys in.
Bobbled there by the 27, Trevor Shaw. I don't know if he got into the wall there. Just happened to look over, and he was kind of trying to save that one. But the more these guys are battling, Jeff Price is hauling.
Yep, and JT Poole's going to go to the inside of Himmelman. Great run right there, getting in the middle of the corner.
And Himmelman is going to be behind Colin here. He's got extensive front end damage. I don't know if that's going to do anything, but JT Poole's a rocket.
He is on the inside of him. You're going to go 3 wide here for 2nd place. Who's going to be able to hold it? Looks like everybody's doing a great job. JT Poole really wheeling that thing. You see him pushing a little bit.
Andrew coming down, squeezing. Colin. And Colin's going to get into JT just a bit. Not enough to really do anything. That would have been absolute devastation.
But here, turn 3. JT Poole still holding that low line. He's going to get a great run right here in the center. He comes right up off of it.
It's right on board with Trevor just because he's in the middle of all this.
You see Colin goes to the outside. They can still see Jeff Price right there. Jeff Price loving this battling, though, because the more they battle, the farther he gets away. Here as we're on lap 78 of 100. Trevor pushed it a little bit. Going to the outside here.
He's going to make him a little loose there.
And he's going to let off to get back into
Colin must have let off. He just bumped with Bill Edwards there. Looks like I saw him in the rear view, but Bill is now making his way back up there. I mean, he's a lap down.
He's coming back for that lap, I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's a lap down, so he's definitely got to be careful.
We did not make our race picks tonight.
We didn't, and
totally
it's rough.
Forgot.
I don't know. This one's a tough one, honestly, because anything can happen.
Jeff Price is dominated.
I'm going to go with Trevor Shaw.
Wow, okay.
I'm going to change it up.
Dive into the inside there. I wanted to go with I don't
know. It's tough between him and Andrew, honestly, because Andrew hasn't been doing too bad with this track.
I thought there was somebody who said that they could make it on gas. Was it Travis White?
No, it was Justin White.
That's right, Justin White. I'm gonna go with Justin White. I'm gonna change it up too, because he's been making this fuel go a long way.
We have 3 wide again here with Bill Edwards. Again, he is a lap down, so.
But he is still battling for a championship with the guy right in front of him. And if, say, the last lap JT Poole and Jeff Price accidentally wreck, he could easily
be next
pass
in
them
line.
both. Yeah.
Oh man, Doug Neal is getting tight going up the track just a little bit, and he kind of came out of nowhere too, getting into the fray here.
He has been having some great races.
Got 6 guys, second through 6. Yeah, second through 6 right now, just all battling. Bill's gonna just throw it up there in between JT Poole and Trevor Shaw.
Back down. Himmelman is running that outside lane with JT Poole right behind him, and he's trying to get around Bill Edwards because he does not want to be racing him. He wants to get around these guys, get up there to Jeff Price, because right now Jeff Price has a 2-second lead over Andrew Hillman and JT Poole.
Yeah, Jeff Price just has the track dialed in right now. He's probably just going for a ride, saving the tires, because he knows if a yellow comes out, he's gonna have to use them.
Yeah, and JT Poole is, these guys are getting so close.
Yeah,
Bill Edwards is using every inch of the track because he is coming for that lap back. And if anybody is going to catch Jeff Price, I believe it's going to be Edwards. And Edwards is then going to want a caution to come out.
Right on board with Andrew Himmelman in the 4 car. Remember, he's got JT Poole behind him, looking to go to the inside.
Oh, he's
gets
a little
tied
high,
at the track.
Himmelman.
Gonna be 3 wide again. Actually, no, that camera angle just lied to me.
It's pretty close.
It looks pretty close, but
okay, he cleared him. But this is a great battle. Doug Neal sitting right here in 4th position. All of these guys are fighting for 2nd place right now. JT Poole is trying his hardest to get away from these guys because right now, Bill Edwards, the number 50 gold American flag car, he is a lap down, but 3rd position in points. And I'm hearing on the driver radio, drivers are concerned about fuel.
Uh-oh, Andrew's in the wall.
Oh no!
That's
Part of the outside lane. He was the one that was just talking about he doesn't have enough fuel. So I imagine he's going to come in now.
Yep,
and
not
take
a bad
care
idea.
of that.
Yep, and he's going to be set on tires for the rest of the race.
So Andrew Himmelman was up there in battling for 2nd place, and he got into the wall, going to the pits. He will have enough fuel now to make it to the end. The question is, because no one else talked about this on the radio, will any of these other guys have gas issues? We shall see. Right now, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th place are 3 seconds off of your leader, Jeff Price, who has dominated this race. And approaching lap 85 of 100. Or is it 84?
Yeah, 85.
It's 85. Okay.
And everyone up in the front had all pitted at the same time. So positions 1 through 5 all have 13 laps of tires right now. Justin White in the top 6 is going to have the oldest tires in this battle.
Now I'm telling you. Okay. Let's talk strategy for a minute, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
You have to come in with less than 10 laps to go, okay? Are you taking 2? Doug Neal's coming in this time right now.
I'm taking 4. I'm taking 4 all day long. It doesn't even matter because I know in the long run 2 is not going to do it for me.
But with a long green flag run, like Jeff Price right now, if he came in, took
this
2,
is all going to be strategy of if they need to pit, who is going to pit last.
That's true. Yep.
That's all it's going to come down to. Whoever pits last is going to be the one on top. Unless something crazy happens and a caution comes out.
Which something crazy could happen. JT Poole coming in this time.
That is rough. He's only got 14 laps on the tires, so I just feel like 14 laps. Oh, is it fuel?
It's a fuel issue.
Okay.
All these guys seem to be short. But I'm
That's
gonna
rough.
watch
That is
JT
rough.
Poole and see if maybe he takes tires.
Well,
at
Andrew
all.
didn't take tires. He was 4 seconds in. Doug Neal did not take tires. He's also 4 seconds in.
Oh, see, then you have
Colin is definitely taking tires.
You cannot.
And so is JT Poole.
You think so?
Yeah, he is.
Jeff
He's
Price
20,
coming in this time.
He's actually, sorry, I was looking at the wrong time. No, Colin is 6 seconds in, and JT Poole is 5 seconds in.
Jeff Price will be coming in this time by. JT Poole stayed out.
No, he didn't. He went in. He's coming out of the pits right now.
Oh, I'm on replay. I've been watching the. I'm so sorry. I'm over here. They're like 3 wide, and it's like.
Yeah, none of that is happening. JT Poole's coming out of the pits. This is gonna be weird. I don't know what's gonna happen.
So Jeff Price is in right now. He's still in.
JT is coming off. What is he in 3 and 4 right now?
He's pressing gas. He's coming out of the pit road right now.
This is gonna be very close. JT Poole is on the front stretch right now.
Oh man.
Jeff Price
in full price. He's in the center of 1 and 2.
JT is right there going into first. They're going to be really close to one another.
He's doing about 140 miles an hour while JT Poole. What's JT Poole's speed right now?
He is doing 170.
160 or 170. Okay, Jeff Price is now 180.
Okay, so Jeff is
hitting this.
Yeah, Jeff is pretty much good here. That was a close one. But that gap is huge.
Yes. But all it takes is one mistake.
Yeah, if a caution comes out, it's going. Jeff Price. That's the last thing Jeff Price wants right now is a caution.
Yeah, unless it's under a few laps to go, because then it's going to end under caution. But we don't want that
because Jeff Price has a 4-second gap between him and JT Poole. He's ahead of JT Poole, who JT is only 4 points behind. So not only is he coming in as a championship, potentially winner.
Wait a second.
If everything goes right.
I just realized Stan Houseman.
Yeah, he's still out.
Is in the lead.
Yeah.
10 seconds in the lead. You think he's going to push this baby?
Yes. If I was 10 seconds ahead and I had 10 laps to go, I'm pushing it to the end.
This is gonna be exciting. Looks like JT Poole's about 5 seconds off of
there's
Jeff
a
Price.
Huge gap between him and Jeff Price right now. But yeah, no, Stan. If I was Stan, I would just push and hold on for dear life.
I'm excited to see this happen. I would love to see Stan win.
But what's going to be even more interesting, though, is if they're catching them, because the gap's closing pretty quick. Oh my God, Jeff is right there. He's not that far behind, honestly. Like
he's only gaining a second a lap at the moment. I've been watching religiously.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down. It might come down to like 2 laps to go, and Jeff could be on Stan's back door. As long as Stan doesn't make any mistakes.
Yeah, and right now Stan is doing a great job running his race. I keep thinking that Stan's going to come into the pits.
Looks like Colin is actually catching JT Poole right now. They're only about 2 seconds off of one another. Jeff Price is 7 seconds off the lead.
Ooh, 7.5.
Yeah, he's catching him pretty quick right now, it looks like.
Yeah, he just shaved about 1.5 seconds off that lap.
8 laps to go.
Colin Ulrich's got company by Doug Neal.
If it stops like this and everyone is in this position, and when the checker flag comes out, Jeff Price will be the champion.
Yes.
As it stands.
And I can't say enough about JT Poole. Gave it his all. he kept closing that gap on this championship, but it's not over yet. We've seen some crazy things happen in
Yes,
iRacing.
and we've seen crazy things happen in the league as well too. Not expecting things to happen when they do, and right now, because I think what could end up ultimately slowing down Jeff is once he catches Stan, because Stan's tires are so much older.
Yes.
That's the only thing I could see, but at the same time, Jeff Price is such a great concept of how this track is working for him, and he's got his line nailed, that I think he's just going to blow by Stan at the same time. But it's going to be close.
Whew.
So could he come home with a win and the championship?
I think that would be awesome. That is one way to get your first win of the season.
Yeah, because he's been in top threes pretty much almost all season. Top 3, top 5s around there. I mean, he's had really great finishes.
He really has.
The battle we have going on here is for 4th with Doug Neal and Colin Ullery in the 62. They're honestly pretty much the closest drivers right here. Everyone else is pretty much fanned out. Jeff Price is 4 seconds off the lead. As he starts to hunt down Stan, we'll go back up front and see what he's going to do, and see if Stan's going to block and battle, or just...
It seems like JT Poole, him and Price are running similar lap times, because they're still about 5 seconds off of each other.
Yeah, the last lap for Price, for Jeff, was a 43.0. And JT Poole ran a 43.3, so he's literally 0.3 off.
Okay. Sounds like Zach Howell is going to the pits right now. This time by.
4 laps to go. Jeff is a 1.5 seconds off of Stan right now. You can see Stan right there, ahead of Jeff.
Stan's about to have some company.
Stan's gonna stay low?
I don't think that he really...
He's gonna get around him, so Jeff is gonna blow Stan out of the water right here.
But Stan pushes sometimes in the center here, and it looks like he stayed low. So Jeff Price catching Stan Houseman, and gonna go straight to the outside as we come across the line for lap. 4 laps to go. Jeff Price takes the lead, in control of this championship, trying to bring it home if all goes well.
Yeah, if everything goes like it needs to. I don't think... I always ask this. Do we have green-white checkers?
No.
Okay, yeah. So if the race ends now, it's pretty much in Jeff's hand right now.
Yes. Right now you got Jeff Price sitting in first, and Stan Houseman sitting in second, JT Poole in third, Colin Ullery in fourth, Trevor Shaw in fifth. No, Trevor Shaw just passed him. So Trevor Shaw is fourth, Colin Ullery is fifth, and sixth is Andrew Hillman coming to the outside of Colin, you see there. And just behind them is Doug Neal sitting in 7th position.
And
Colin's going to get a little tight right there.
Battle right here between 5th, 6th, and 7th. Colin Ullery, Andrew Himmelman, and Doug Neal. Trevor Shaw still kind of out there as well.
JT Poole looks like he may catch Stan Houseman. Stan's really trying to hold on to that car now. These guys are just catching fast.
He's got 26 lap old tires right now, so yeah, he's definitely trying to hold on for dear life. 2 laps to go. Jeff Price the leader, Stan Houseman in second, JT Poole right there, gonna make the pass on the high side. He's gonna put JT Poole up in second. But man, what a way to end it.
Oh, there's a wreck on the backstretch. I see a car flipping.
Yep. Oh, that's Doug Neal. Oh no. 2 laps to go and the caution comes out. And he is upside down. Wow.
I wonder what happened.
What happened there?
Looks like he was battling Andrew Himmelman and Colin. Oh!
Let's see. Yeah, so he's in a 3-way battle. This is right after we left it as well, too, so... Is it a self-spin? Yep. Oh, no. Him and Colin make contact. He got loose and nails the
With
inside
a little
wall. Jeez.
nailed the inside wall.
The bouncing of these cars are hilarious.
Oh, it really is.
Honestly. But yeah, no, that's going to be the end of the race. There is no green, white checkers, which would be so interesting. Could you imagine? Green, white checkered.
Hold on, I'm trying to listen to... What's happening? Sorry, there was a conversation between Stan Houseman. I think he might be out of fuel. Yeah,
And-
Stan is out of fuel on the backstretch.
Oh, the race is over.
But the questioning, they're all going to get black flagged.
No, they finished the race. There's not going to be any black flags.
No, they've not made it that far yet.
What?
Only those two crossed the start-finish line. Oh, wait.
Yeah, no one's going to be...
watching
the
a
game...
replay again.
Yeah, I was going to say,
don't
come
listen
on,
to
get
me.
with the program.
Oh, what a... I'm a mess,
yeah,
guys.
it's
I'm so sorry.
over. Jeff Price wins.
Jeff Price is your winner. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that he finally got to win a race. And he's going to win that
I'm
championship.
sure
Burn it up, baby.
Oh, yeah. Not only does he win the race, but oh, gosh. not only does he win the race,
and he's going to hit the inside
smack
wall.
the inside wall as well, too. But he is going to be the champion of the NSRA's Wednesday Night Thunder series as well, too, which is huge. I cannot wait for the interview because I know he's going to be ecstatic.
Oh, yeah, me too.
He might cry, honestly. He might.
I would.
He might.
Because that was scary.
Like, not only winning the race, but also the championship doesn't put into words how I feel about it. But that's gonna end it here. We're gonna have interviews, so please stand by for those. We're gonna talk to the top
Who
three.
finished third place? Trevor
And
Shaw.
we are going to bring up the results while he is doing that. Jeff Price is going to be the winner here. JT Poole in second, Trevor Shaw in third, Andrew Himmelman in fourth. So not bad. Andrew still gets a top four. Colin Ullery in fifth, Justin White sixth, Jordan Shepler in seventh, Stan Houseman in eighth, Bill Edwards, again, another decent finish for him, sitting in ninth, and Zach Howell round out the top 10.
And I think tonight, Josh, we're going to talk to our top three finishers and our top three finishers in points.
Okay.
So we'll have 4 interviews tonight.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
We're going to go ahead and bring up Trevor Shaw. Hey, Trevor, what a fantastic! You got to finish third place. Fantastic end to the season. I know you were close there in points as well.
Yeah, I think I was a little too far out to contend. This was a new track, so I was just kind of going with it. I offered to help Stan across the finish line there at the end. I knew he was about to run out of fuel, and he didn't want to take it. I was more than happy with a fourth if I needed to take it.
Yeah, and it looks like so you were 21 points out of first place coming into this race. So you may have gained. It doesn't look like you gained enough on Bill Edwards, but third place or fourth place in points, third place here at Michigan. What was your thought process going into this whole race?
I mean, this race was a new track, never been here before, so it was just going to be a stay out of people's way, make laps. I had a bad showing last week after that collision, and I was just trying to save as many points as I could, just have some fun. Last race in these cars, so
Yeah, and so what are your plans? From here on out, you gonna come back if they have the season again?
oh yeah, I've been with NSRA for a couple seasons now. I'll be doing the trucks with them on Friday nights, and if they have something else on Wednesday night or decide to bring these cars back, I'll definitely be here.
That'd be fantastic. And what were your thoughts for the whole as a season as a whole?
Oh, I mean, this is a great group of guys, and there was some fun tracks. The short tracks were not my forte, and I had a couple good finishes and just was consistent. Just showed up, had fun. These cars are a blast, but they can get away from you real quick. So it was just made for a real fun season.
Well, we really enjoyed broadcasting this season with you guys, and really enjoyed watching you race. And is there anybody you want to shout out to?
Yeah, you guys for putting on a great broadcast, and NSRA for putting on a great set of races, and War Faction Esports, my team, and that's it. Thank you.
It looks like you also have a fan in the chat as well too. Cartwright, Amanda Cartwright was rooting for you the whole way. So yeah,
my fiance. She usually watches downstairs. She actually came up and is sitting in my gaming room with me for this one, and yelling those last couple laps. I
nice.
decided to take 2 tires on that last stop, and it cost me a couple seconds, but it made up for about 4 positions, so it was worth it.
Well, congratulations, man. Top 3 finish. Way to end it for sure. And hopefully we'll get to see you race again. Maybe we'll be able to come back for some more Wednesday night races. And if not, man, good luck with everything, especially in the truck series.
Yeah, thank you guys. I hope to see you guys again.
All right, take care.
Thanks, Trevor. All right.
A man of second place.
Second place, JT Poole. So close coming into this race to sealing the deal on that championship. 4 points separated you and Jeff Price. What was going through your mind coming to this race?
I didn't have Michigan until today. We're my first reps in practice, so I looked at the timing board for the first time. I saw Jeff was fast. I was like, crap, well, this ain't good. I was pretty slow most of practice, but towards the end, I was able to kind of figure some things out. Qualified pretty good, but Jeff had a rocket ship. He was incredibly fast, drove like a champion today. He definitely deserved it. No way anyone could have caught him. He was insanely fast.
Yeah, that was some long green flag runs. Really, you kind of got stuck in traffic with all the other guys trying to get away from them, catch Jeff. Was there ever a point in the race that kind of just, any frustrations? Or I can imagine it was so hard to, stay focused and get the job done. But even coming home second place today, second place in the points, you had a great season.
Yeah. To the frustrating part, I think it was the second pit stop. It put 5 gallons in the car instead of 11, so I had to
Oh,
wait the extra time. That kind of killed my run, but I don't know how, but I was able to fight back and get back up to second. But yeah, to the second question, it was a really good season. Congrats to Jeff again. He had a great job all season. I honestly thought I didn't have a chance around I want to say after Atlanta, after Rockingham, whenever I had a pretty bad finish. Yeah, it was a great season. Sad we can't do this again, but yeah.
I mean, second place finish, second place in a championship, regardless of how you look at it, that's still a huge win in my book, at least. So
Is
I don't know if. Sorry, go ahead.
it feels good getting second, but I guess knowing it wasn't enough to win you the championship hurts a little bit, but still second place.
I'm assuming I'm not 100% sure if you're going to be doing the truck racing, but I know that's going on Friday nights. Are you going to be taking part of that as well too?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna try to do as much as I can, but if we got football this season, I don't know if I'll be able to make most of the races because of Friday nights. But
If they
it'll
came
for sure
back,
be fun.
if they came back with the 87s on Wednesdays nights, would you do it again?
100%. I've learned so much. I've learned so much about these cars throughout this series. It's helped me so much.
That's awesome.
So
Well,
I've not only been able to learn stuff about this car, it's helped me transfer stuff over to other cars like tire management. That was the biggest
oh
thing
yeah,
this season. If you didn't save your tires, you weren't gonna win a race. So it definitely helped me a lot because even though you're going flat out doesn't mean you're going fast because you're killing your tires. So it's
absolutely.
it's definitely if you want to get better at driving, drive with 87 cars.
Yeah, these things will let you translate that to just about anything. When you drive the other cars now, it's going to be like nothing. It's going to be so easy.
Like going from driving a brick to a Formula One car.
Exactly. It was a lot of fun, man, for our first time here in this series to kind of see some of y'all grow. And even through the season from race 1 to now, the maturity throughout the league is just insane, especially for the age of most of the people that are in this too, because there are a little bit more kids that I've noticed that do race in this series that I'm used to. And y'all are so respectful. It's literally insane. Between you, Andrew, Mitchell, all those guys, like, I've never seen so much just what's the word I'm looking for? Oh gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for.
That's why I'm your sidekick.
Yeah, but I mean, fantastic job, JT. Man, it was a lot of fun watching your race and kind of pulling up. And I will be rooting for you if you race in the trucks. That's for sure.
We can hope you guys can broadcast again because y'all did a great job. Oh yeah, I want to thank you guys for broadcasting this whole season. Because
oh yeah, no problem.
I know for sure my family enjoys watching this because they would have nothing else to do. So,
well, we thank them for watching.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, JT. Congratulations on the second place finish and second place in points, and hope you have a great night, man.
Yes, sir. Y'all too.
Thanks, JT. Now, before we get to the winner, we're going to talk to Bill Edwards, who finished third in the points. Well, third or fourth. I don't know the final tally. Hey, Bill.
Yes, sir.
What a race. I know that, you were sitting 11 points out of the championship. What was your strategy heading into this race?
Oh, I'm just gonna try to run my line. I screwed up a pit stop because I was looking at the numbers. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna need to do one extra pit. I might as well just run down there and fill up and start in the back in case it went green. And I entered a close pit.
Oh, jeez.
Last race choke.
That's crazy. But I still believe you finished third after between you and Trevor Shaw, because Trevor Shaw finished in third. You finished in ninth. So I don't think he gained enough points on you to overtake you for third spot. But what a great season.
Oh, yeah, it's fun. I love racing these cars. These things are just a blast.
Are we going to see you back if they do another 87s on Wednesday nights?
Oh, you know it.
Push for it. Let them know 10-4 can broadcast.
Tell them Josh sent you. But is there anybody you want to shout out to?
I got to say hi to my mom, my girlfriend, my kids. I got to give a shout out to everybody in this league because this whole season has just been a blast. Everybody's been real clean racing and everything. So give a shout out to my racing team. We'll be around Friday for the trucks again. And
yeah.
NSRA for putting it on for us and you guys up in the booth.
Thanks so much, man. We look forward to next time.
Oh, yeah. It'll be fun.
Thanks. All right. Now, the man of the hour finally gets his first win at a race and at the same time takes home the gold, the championship. Jeff, you had to be on edge that whole time.
Man, I was dying. I practiced so much in the last week, and on first run, I took off. I'm like, oh, this is working out good. And the next thing I know, everybody's passing me. I'm like, oh, and then I finally kind of let the nerves go away and got her done.
You really managed this race so well. You managed the whole season really well. It took you to the final race to get a win, but you were finishing top 5, top 10 week in and week out. I don't know that you had a bad race. Did you? I may have forgotten.
The only bad race I had was North Wilkesboro. I got a little bit of damage, and I had to fix it a little bit, and I just missed out on getting out in front of the pace car, and I ended up finishing the lap down there. And that was the real turning point on losing my points lead, because like throughout most of the season I was gaining, and that one took a little bit away. Then last week at Talladega, that down to 4 points, and all week I just had to focus and get it out of my head and just practice. I probably ran 300 laps of practice, just long runs, hoping that we'd get long runs.
Well, you got plenty of long runs here tonight. Even in the short run, your car was really fast. When that car, I thought you had it, in the bag. Well, I knew you had it in the bag. The way you were driving that car, you were solid every turn. You really didn't make mistakes. Was there any time in the race that you thought, oh, this is where it's going to get hairy?
That last caution, that one frustrated me a little bit. Somebody got a little upset and stopped on the track. That kind of frustrated me, and I let that get to me for probably 3 or 4 minutes, and got to that restart, and I just had to get into turn one, and I held it wide open, and on that restart, and got out in front of him, and then from there it's just focusing on not sliding the right front, because all night long, like when you go off into these corners, you have to sit there and wait for that right front to catch, and once it does, you can get back on the gas and roll out. But it was so easy to overdrive it. I did it a couple times coming into the last pit stop, trying to make sure I had my brake bias right. I almost hit the turn 4 wall. So it was a right on the edge all night. And with these cars, you run a lot of rear brake bias, so I'm at 42 the entire night, just kind of drifting them off into the corner, just trying to get focused and have fun with it.
Well, you did a fantastic job tonight. The whole season, congratulations to you. You're taking home, I believe, a sim box, correct, Josh?
Yeah, he's taking home a sim box button box.
I'm extremely excited about that. I've always wanted one of those, and I'm one of those guys that I build everything. Like for my entire sim rig, I got a computer, 3 TVs, and a rundown steering wheel. The rest of it was built out of wood, and it's just rickety put together, but it works. And I already have a place picked out on it that I'm going to work and get it fitted on.
Nice.
Yeah, those
That's
button
awesome.
boxes are absolutely amazing, especially when you're trying to add it to a setup to kind of add that realism to it.
Absolutely, it's gonna go right there, right next to my left arm. That's gonna be right there. I'm ready for it to get here.
Well, while you're here, is there anybody you want to shout out?
Man, absolutely. First and foremost, my sponsor, Back Channel Productions. Man, that guy is so busy right now. A lot of stadium show going on right now. He's going to be having a lot of content coming out, but he has not stopped supporting me this entire season. He's a real awesome guy. Back Channel Productions on YouTube and Facebook. Secondary, most and foremost, my wife. Actually, thank you to my beautiful wife for always supporting me this whole day. She was just giving me encouragement, and that went a long way, and it means the world to me. This is the first ever. I've been doing this for almost 5 years now, and the first championship I've won. So I owe a lot of that to her. But big thank you to Simbox. He stepped up for our truck series, and that's going to be awesome to have him as the title sponsor the entire season. That's amazing. And Cadell Mark, I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, Cantrells. Don't worry, Tim's been calling it Cantrelli. I just never corrected him.
Oh no, I've been calling it the wrong sponsor.
Well, I know now. So thank you to them. I really do appreciate y'all. I know y'all having some technical issues earlier in the race, and just glad y'all got it.
Yeah, I'm not going to sleep well tonight.
Well,
I'm glad we still got to catch it, and unfortunately we were a little late for it. But other than that, I mean, dude, huge. I'm so happy for you, man. Being able to win the race and the championship all in the same race is, dude, I can't even imagine, honestly.
Honestly, like I was starting like 3 to go. I'm like, I don't even care if there's a caution. I don't care if there's nothing. I got this. And of course, the caution came out and started the season finishing under caution, ended the season under caution. But I'm all right with it.
Well, we've been asking everybody else as well too. If they bring back the 87 series on Wednesday nights, just in general, would you run it again?
Oh, absolutely. I'll be there every week again. I don't think I didn't miss a single race this season, and I'll be there every week again.
Well, if you move on to the truck series and all that, which is going to be huge, I know that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm trying to see if I can get into that because I don't have broadcasts on Fridays, so I may be running with y'all on Friday nights. If that's the case, I am looking forward to the truck race.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to be there every week this season too. Hopefully, I'm doing it full time with my sponsor again. So I appreciate it, guys.
Absolutely. You have a great night, man. And again, congratulations. Great job.
I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations, Jeff.
Thanks, Dan. Y'all have a good one.
You too. Well, Josh, what a fantastic end to a fantastic season. We could have asked for a better ending.
No, not at all. And a great person to give it to as well, too. Jeff Price has been just fantastic every single race. Again, you can't go wrong with any of these guys. I don't know if anybody else that watches races in any leagues, but man, these guys know what they're doing at NSRA. These guys have such a great group of racers, not only personality-wise, but skill-wise on top of that. The range between the skill is so wide that it's just... I love it, man. I am such a huge fan. I'm glad I was able to jump on with this with you, with these guys as well, too. I really don't know what else to say.
And to watch them each of them have their strong points too. Different races had different drivers up front at all times. Beginning of the season, Doug Neal kind of struggled, and he came into the middle of the season and just started finishing up there in the top 5, top 10, top 3. These guys just every race got better and better. The race that we broadcast, the first race that no cautions, was it Atlanta, I believe?
Yes.
Yeah, Atlanta. Not a single caution when, that was a very tough track. And they handled it like no other. And North Wilkesboro was fantastic. Dover was fantastic. These guys
Dover is what won me over. I will say that because the cars are almost impossible to drive there. It gets so loose just in general. Once I saw that race go down, I had such high hopes for the rest of the season, and they didn't disappoint.
No, they did a fantastic job, and shout out to everybody in this series. A special thank you to Christopher Darling for bringing us on, and Zach Howe reached out to me, and we set it all up, and I can't wait for another season.
No, I can't. I'm ready to get into it next week. Honestly, like if they came up to us and were like, "Hey, next Wednesday we're starting it back," I'm ready.
Yeah, no power outages.
Other than that, too, I do want to no more power outages. That sucks because I was doing so well, and then the last race. Something has to happen. But speaking of which, Doug Neal, of course, who does Simbox PC, who's been sponsoring the series. We knew to say it so many times, but he's been a huge part of this. And they are moving on to Truck Series racing on Friday nights. So check them out over there. They do have a broadcasting team that is going to be doing that as well. It's going to be fun. I've taken a look at the broadcasting team. They're going to do some big things over there on Friday nights with this group of guys, 3 Wide TV. So, I can't wait to see what happens. Like I said, I'm going to be racing in it, hopefully. So I'm just ready for that. I'm just ready.
Thinking about it.
Alrighty, guys. Sorry, go ahead. I just straight cut you off.
I was just going to say, I got to see if football's canceled or not. Because I have to broadcast that.
Well, from everyone here at 10-4 Broadcasting, and it's sad, man. The series is over. I don't know what else I'm going to do with my life on Wednesday nights, but I want to thank everybody who's been with us the whole entire way, who's been hanging out and chatting with us. Man, we really appreciate it, and we hope that we will see all of y'all again very soon. But stay well, stay sane in this crazy world, and we will catch you. We'll catch you later.
Have a great night, guys.